Hey, Pastor Mike with a Friday morning Golden Word Nugget. Man, I'm telling you, you join in at the right time on the right day. Got a good one for you to get your Friday started off well. Get your weekend hopping. Let me tell you, I heard a story some time ago about when the gold rush was going on back in the days. Coincidentally, Charlotte, North Carolina was one of the key places to where they mined for gold. Would you believe that? But not sure if this happened in Charlotte, but the story was there's a man who had lots of equipment to dig for gold and etc. And didn't seem like anyone was having any success, and not only himself, but even his colleagues, the people that he knew, family and friends, etc. And he got tired of doing it. And so what he did was he sold his equipment, all of his tools and everything, to a friend. And one person says that I believe that where your friend was digging, that there's gold there. And he started digging in the same place. And it wasn't but a few weeks later that he discovered gold. I mean, he was motivated because he believed that there was gold there. He took the word of someone who says that he believed there's gold under these rocks. You need to dig. And he dug and he found some gold, right? And so what I'm telling you is, man, just a little motivation will do it. A little motivation will tip the scale of success or failure. And not because no one else is having success, it doesn't mean that you can't be successful because it's not working for someone else. It works for the one that's motivated and determined to see it through. And that's exactly what the one guy did. He bought the tools and he put them to work in the same spot, the same area. Well, why did it work for one and not the other one? The difference is motivation. The difference is the way the first one was thinking about it, because he saw everyone around him not being successful, not having any luck, as they would say in those days, of finding anything. And so then succeeding him, this guy was like, no, I'm going to dig. I'm going to keep working at it. And he was able to uncover some things. Life changed for him. Life changed for his family. When we keep at it, when we're motivated, then we can expect life to change for us in a good way. Life to change for those that are connected to us, those that are rooting for us to overcome. And, then life changes for everybody. That's what we're talking about today. I wanted to leave you with a couple of scriptures. They're really important. One comes out of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. I'm amplifying it today, the Amplified Classic, as I call it. He says, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, those who are upright and in right standing with God, and his ears are attentive to their prayers." I want you to know that God is attentive to your prayers. You don't ever have to pray and wonder if God heard you or not. How do I know that? Because the Word of God told me in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 11, that not only he's listening, he's attentive to your prayers. It means that he's motivated to bring to pass whatever it is that you've asked according to his will. That's what 1 John 5:14 talks about. Sometimes we ask and ask amiss for wrong intentions. But if we've asked with a good heart and according to his will, he's attentive to those things and he's motivated to bring them to pass. And I know what you're saying. Well, why haven't this happened to me? Well, because you're saying, why haven't this happened to me? That may be one of the reasons. That it means that you're doubtful that God has heard your voice. You've got to get into this word. You've got to understand that God hears and knows. And it may come tomorrow or next week or next month, but you've got to be motivated to know that God heard me. I've asked according to his will. He says in Psalms 84:11, no good thing will he withhold from those that walk uprightly, right? And if you've asked a good thing, he's confirmed that I will not withhold it. So what's holding everything up? Maybe our unbelief. We've got to get that unbelief out of the way, right? We've got to practice some patience, and we've got to thank God every day that I'm one day closer to my answer. I'm one day closer to this prayer coming to pass. I mean, this is how we do it. That's 1 Peter 3, verse 11. I really like that one. I'll leave you with this one. Also in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. This is what it says. Now, who is there to hurt you if you are zealous? That means motivated followers of that which is good. Now, who's here to hurt you? How can they do you harm if you're zealous, if you're motivated, if you're a motivated follower of that which is good? God's going to take care of you. He's going to do it, and he do it all the time. He said it, and he means it. And I want you to think about that today, and we'll do this again real soon. God bless. Have a great weekend, and expect the favor of God.